Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Your United States Navy Flight Demonstration Squadron takes pleasure in performing for you this our 56th flight demonstration of the 1986 season. This is Lieutenant Wayne Molnar, narrator for the Blue Angels. Since 1946, the Blue Angels have had the rare privilege of demonstrating to the American public the precision techniques of naval aviation, their aircraft, and are saluted by their crew chiefs. They are receiving last-minute information concerning the status of their assigned aircraft. The Blue Angels fly the McDonnell Douglas A-4F Skyhawk II, a single-seat light attack jet, versions of which have been operational throughout the fleet since 1956. Ladies and gentlemen, Flying Blue Angel number 1, the commanding officer and flight leader of the Blue Angels from Portland, our Marine Corps representative from Severna Park, Maryland, Captain Mark Bircher. Lieutenant Commander Donnie Cochran. Lieutenant Pat Walsh. Bill, Tennessee, Lieutenant Commander Curt Watson. Georgia, Lieutenant David Anderson. The pilots and crew chiefs will now start the Pratt & Whitney engines that power these A4Fs. The noise level was... performance climb. From the left, the Blue Angel Diamond is rolling. Aircraft 360 degrees with the landing gear and flaps extended. The dirty roll on takeoff. Transition and a low altitude aileron roll. Before us, you will notice that he is airborne now, retracting the landing gear. He rolls his aircraft 360 degrees and continues to accelerate to 300 miles per hour. Of 170 miles per hour. 1/2 Cuban 8 after takeoff, Lieutenant Anderson will pass before us and exit the flight line to the right.
Minimum 36-inch wingtip to canopy separation that exists between these four aircraft. From the right, the Blue Angel Diamond, 1986. The opposing knife edge pass. Rolling as one in this graceful 360-degree rolling maneuver. Over the top, you get a planform view of the tight Blue Angel Diamond. Then cross at the center point, upside down, the opposing inverted pass. High to the left is the turn into the vertical. Relaxing the back pressure as the airspeed decreases, they will be floating over the top in 0G or ballistic flight. Seeing the horizon, on comes the pull, and once again, as the airspeed increases, the pilots experience 4 times the pull of gravity required to round out the backside of this looping maneuver. Angel, tuck away brake. To a left echelon formation. This time at 400 miles per hour, watch carefully as they perform their most difficult echelon rolling maneuver. Approaching center point, Commander Rud will commence a climb and a 360-degree roll into his 3 wingmen, demonstrating the left echelon roll. This is a particularly difficult maneuver, especially for Lieutenant Pat Walsh in Blue Angel number 4. If you look to the left, you will see that Lieutenant Commander Watson and Lieutenant Anderson will establish a mirror image formation. As they approach the center point, Lieutenant Commander Watson in the inverted aircraft has called for the landing gear to be extended in a maneuver we call the Fortis. Double Farvel, 1986.
now upright and number 6 inverted. They will reverse positions once again as they exit to the left. From the right, at 350 miles per hour, the Blue Angel Echelon Parade. Ladies and gentlemen, directly before you, the crossover roll. Watch as they climb into the vertical, rolling their aircraft once, twice, 3 times, still climbing, still rolling as they demonstrate the vertical climb and roll capabilities of these McDonnell Douglas A-4Fs.